So now that we've got everything painted and we've also used the eraser, what we're going to do is shift the color a little bit. So what we want to do is go to the image menu, choose adjustments, hue and saturation. And now what we're going to do is just simply change the hue a little bit back and forth, and possibly the saturation too, to kind of tone it down until we have a very believable skin tone. And this is, of course, a matter of taste. Also, depending on the person, the skin tone is going to be a little bit different. And my grandmother had slightly more olive skin. So I'm just tweaking these visually. You know, I'm looking at the image. I'm moving it over here in this dialog box, but I'm looking at the image to see what happens to the photo. Where it is on the slider and the numbers don't matter. And that's why I'm not emphasizing that. I want to walk you through this process of how you find them. So now I'm going to click OK. And I always like to switch to my eraser too when I'm done. This helps keep me from accidentally painting anything now that I switched the colors, and I can also go in and perfect any areas that I overpainted. The next step is just continue to build layers and name them and continue to paint. That's the trick. And we're going to make a separate layer for every single color that you need. In the next video, we're going to add layers and give them proper names so that we can tell where everyone is. Remember that it's super important to keep all of your layers separate so that you have the one color on one layer, another color on another layer. Every single layer needs to include only one color, because when you shift it using hue and saturation, if you shift one and there's another color on the same layer, you're going to shift them both. So by separating them, it allows us to control and manipulate each color to dial in exactly the tone that we want without affecting anything else in the image.